Welcome everyone to another stream, and today I'm playing a game I haven't played in a very long time. So my plan was to revisit the chapter 3 and 4 and see where it goes from there. What name do we go for this time? What about demon? Would that be possible or would that be too far? No. Oh. Alright, let's see how this goes. But I haven't played this in a while. You can hear the controller buttons, that's hilarious. Now this is a parallel universe Undertale game. You could say alternate universe or parallel universe. So it's not inside of the Undertale world, it's just the characters that they used from Undertale are being used here. No, rather not. Yes and no. It is based on Undertale, made by the same creator, but this is alternate universe. So it's a little bit different, as you might have noticed. Hey Zed, how you been, man? When am I going to stream Undertale? Oh boy. Where do I even start? But that's a very good question. I think we will let next week decide that. I will not promise things because I'm very bad at those. You doing good? How about you? Relaxing. A lot less stressful now. A lot. Way better than the last few weeks ago. They had to take a break from streaming to just get rid of the stress. But chapter 3 focuses on a 8-bit / Atari-like game. And chapter 4 focuses on killing the giant boss. You were too much for me? No. It was just too stressful. Work, all of the stuff that I have to pay each month, that was too much. And now I can finally focus on the games again that I enjoy. Now, if that was the case, I would have told you. But no. What is good is that I found a small room light to make sure I can still use the camera well in the dark. If you saw the stream yesterday, it was quite dark and the only way to fix it is to put on the extremely bright light, which I want to avoid. So one sec. Let me just quickly close the doors, I'll be right back. Do I use a medieval candle to light up the room? No? It's just a very old light, which is why I got a new light that should arrive tomorrow. Man, that would be funny, huh? If I had a medieval candlelight, me stuck in the hallways, you know, full dark, that there's no power. And whenever there's like a rat moving, then I just get the broom. I should take the light bulb. So, the light bulb is quite bright. It is extremely bright. So, I don't think that will work. Yes. And I don't think that will work. But for a nighttime stream, it is way too bright. So yeah, that's why I got that room light now. Tomorrow is the Star Wars server. So it will be very relaxing, most likely. Let me just check what's down here, by the way. Guests and enemies? Yeah, there's nothing here. Alright, good to know. Titan quest on Monday, exactly. And Sunday, hopefully Witcher 3. I hope. I fucking hope that I have the time for it on Sunday. Tomorrow I have 2 customers. Today I had 1. Tomorrow I have 2. Monday is my trial work for that company. So let's see. Hey baby Fate, how are you doing? Thank you. You doing good? Nice. I feel like they made these long hallways just to fit in a lot of dialogue. Who hasn't played this game, Saiki? Clearly the way Ant and Rusty found my channel was me streaming Undertale on Twitch. So yeah, I definitely want to go back to that game. Just to give it another shot, you know? For now, we're revisiting chapter 3 and 4, and I hope we can do for this stream, but I know chapter 3 is quite a lengthy one. Basically, the summary of the story is that the character I'm playing is being forced to move around. And the character hates the player that's controlling them. Yeah. Yeah, I also saw the same with GTA Online today. There are some issues with some applications again. But I would say just give it time, Psyche. Then it will work again. Basically, the one who made this world in chapter 3 is the main character, but not me. He threw out the player and pretty much created this world without my doing. And Rals is now going over that the dark world is different than the light world. Light world is the regular world, dark world is whatever we're in right now. So she's telling you how this world works. Which is very simple, but when you just start playing the game, you are not told about this lore. So the problem with Warframe, and that's probably why people still like playing it, because it's like an endless grind game. You can farm as much as you want without being forced to do anything. That's pretty much how that game works, and that's why. But this might shock you, but Red Dead Online has 100,000 people playing. Just saying, it is still a very popular game even though it gets no updates. So all of that, oh it died, nobody's playing it anymore, that's all lies, because that was a data leak that showed the numbers for Red Dead Online, and there was 100,000 people playing when there was no update. And that's impressive. So yeah, Rockstar game loses and we win again. Yeah, now. But the data leak showed there was 100,000 people playing throughout from when there was no updates till data leak. So yes, now 20,000, and hey, 20,000 for a game that hasn't gotten an update in years. That's still impressive. So again, the game's not dying. So you mean the data leak is lying? Or do you mean Rockstar Games is lying to us that the game's pretty much dead? It's not. If 20,000 people still play it, I'll take it. No, it is Red Dead Online. And yes, it is on Steam. It should be at least. They might have combined the two now. Story and online. They went back to it, where it's not Red Dead Online separate now. Who knows? I'll take anything at this point. Pretty much in chapter 3, you are being told all of the lore drops in just one few sentences that you have over here. Telling you how the world works, if there's dark worlds. Weird shit starts to suddenly show up from regular items. Red Dead Online, yes. There isn't a Red Dead Redemption 1 online or anything, not that I know. Well, I hope not. Because that would kill Red Dead Online. That's still decent. 680 people who still choose to play a dead game. That's really good. And 20,000 for the story? I'll take that. For a dead game, that is still a lot. And that's only 680 on Steam. Because sadly we can't see the stats for consoles. Yeah. But that's only for PC. A lot of people like to play the console versions. More stable, less modders, and so on. Pretty much the best thing you can do with Red Dead Online is just join a crew. Genuinely. That's the best fix of doing it. Too many? I'm gonna guess 1,000. And yes, the first start of the game is very slow. Yes. Sadly, yes. Huh. Way more done at all. But yeah, once again, people prefer using consoles than PC. PC is eventually more expensive if you look at the stats. But consoles, if the console's bad, nothing works. If the PC is bad, you can fix it. You know what I mean? PC is easier repair. If it's a console, well, you can guess what I mean with that. I'm gonna guess top 25. Somewhere there. $21? Well, I guessed. Same with Team Fortress 2. I'm also guessing that's in the top 25. And one of the Counter-Strike games is also in there. And of course, Call of Duty. That is just me guessing, because a lot of those games have endless grind. A lot of those. Figured that, but that would be in it, yeah. And when Chapter 5 is out, this game is in the top 25. Alright, now Chapter 3 really starts. Literally. When Chapter 5 is out, yes. At the very least for a day. And yes, he's somewhat similar to Marathon. That's what he's based on. When was the last update? Last year somewhere? I think in the summer? Chapter 3 and 4 came out. I think a month later or something I bought the game and played it. Because then I was done with the game one shot and I was like, what do I play after it? And boom, Deltarune. It was last year in the summer, yes. When the game was finally on Steam in the summer? Well, that's pretty much the last chapter. Chapter 4 and 3. So in the main menu that you saw at the start of the stream, 5, 6 and 7 still have to be made. So it's not a complete game yet, but it's the first time it's on Steam. And I'll take it. And chapter 5 and so on will be a pre-added into the game. So I don't need to pay more. So it's not like Poppy Playtime. Yeah? Basically the Poppy Playtime every chapter you constantly need to pay. And then the ones that came before are either gonna be cheaper or for free. Oh yeah, at least it's not like Poppy Playtime. Pretty much how this chapter works. So you play through his game and then you win. And that's chapter 3. And chapter 4 focuses on more haunted things of the Dark World and the giant monster that you have to beat. That's pretty much it. God, I love these characters. They are extremely goofy, and I think that's what makes it unique. Deal. That's a deal, Saki. Hey Gaster, how you doing? Figured we would get some Undertale and Deltarune fans in here. And now we're stuck in this TV game. And I'm not really... Pretty much what the game wants me to do is to spare each enemy as the game's good ending. I genuinely don't care about any of it, but I'll still give give it a shot, you know, see how much is doable. I have an idea. I love it. All of them right. That was way too easy. Alright then. See if we can find it. Stream this game for them and they're not even here. Yeah, I know. But I'm still gonna stream it. Because I just have to play this game more. Perfect. Good day, Ryan. I'll take it. Another quiz master? Alright then. Ah, I see. I'll still take it. Alright then, that's the second queue. Oh, and they actually do damage. Good to know. So we need something. Susie doesn't want to risk it, I love it. And I'm back. How late are you? Not too late. Not too late. Just started playing the little Atari board. But not too late. Yeah, perfectly timed, Rusty. Don't worry. You're all good, Rusty. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for making me play this game again, because it's awesome. Good to be back. Yeah, good to be back. Come on. And I'm back. Alright, so let's see. What did I do with Chris? Ah, yeah. So I made that one passive. So we use the other action. No, hold up. I first need to heal Chris. I think that's the smart play here. Because if Chris dies, it's all over. That's what's certain. Yes, I'm going past first count right now, Rusty. Or at least trying to. Rather than going neutral, now it's going pacifist. Not too bad. Right. I love it. I think Susie has way too much fun with it. Oh, we're here again. Alright. Never change, Susie. Never change. Want a tip on a secret boss? Yeah. Tell me when I'm near. Right, quiz time. I think it was Pips? No, Pippins. Whoops! I think it was Purple Dragon? Oh, that one. Not too bad, but as you said, if I want the secret boss, I need to S-rank the board. So, you know, that might take a bit, but luckily we're not doing that this time. Alright then. I think I already know where to go then. I think at least. That's another key. Out here. That's not needed. Alright, let's see how long I can survive this battle then. Because this might be a bit difficult. Not too bad. Now they're losing focus. First heal up a bit. No? Perfect. This fight is pretty random, so that's why it's a little bit difficult. Should have healed up, but screw it. Let me heal up. Could healed up, but fuck it. I was wondering what's down there. There was sadly nothing. Alright, one more key. Oh, thanks for the key. Here we are. Here we go again. Let's just start. That's rough. Focus on so many things at the same time. Try my best. Not too bad. Probably better than last time I played. Dude, this is tasty as hell. Holy shit. I'm watching this chaos happen on my monitor. Man, extremely tasty this one. What? I love it. Alright. The dialogue's also done. very spicy, but this is freaking delicious. Okay, I need an A rank to go through that door. Shockingly very easy to get that. The problem is, we just have to keep trying it. It's been months I've seen this game. And a revive mint. Fuck yeah. Sure. Because the last time I did just wait. That was incredible. It was like spicy bread mixed in with salad and a very spicy sauce as well. And it was delicious. So if you heard my mic, me eating something, that was it. And it was fucking delicious. Right, next game. This game is better than Sonic Origins? No. In my opinion, what this game lacks is exploration. Yes, there are secret bosses, as Rusty mentioned, but Sonic Origins, you have way more freedom in those games. It isn't just, oh, go into the goal and that's it. No, you can just chill around one level constantly, play any character. No, but it feels very linear in this game. In Sonic Origins, the levels feel more like just play through the levels and that's it, you know? Like it's way more. But you have to learn how to do the puzzles. Yeah, that's the same with Sonic Origins. Figuring out how to get all the emeralds or shards or crystals or diamonds or whatever the name is now with each game that I played, you know? Hello, Edward. About to get into round 2 with that guy. Yeah, that is true, but figuring out how to get them is a puzzle. Same as how I played Portal Revolution yesterday. Genuinely, it was shocking that I knew on how to do those puzzles after a few minutes of looking around. That was shocking to me, Saiki. I have a very loose down on what's the puzzle, yeah, that's true. But again, me, Witcher 3, Dumbo, me, Portal, smartest guy. Because I just need a few minutes to see what I have. And boom, puzzle solved. Absolutely loved it yesterday, that was hilarious. If I'm that good without having played the game before, Saiki. Really? Really, Edward? Did someone say that they want to try Undertale because they're like TV guy? Really? Jesus Christ. I can get, if you've played Undertale, you want to try this game. I would highly recommend it, because this game has such new tints that you've probably never seen. But Jesus Christ. Jesus. But again, the most fun boss in Undertale would be Mettaton. TV guy. The guy with the large antennas and has a TV screen as a face. That's Tenna. But I just call him TV guy. No. That's why you said, yeah. I want to try Undertale because I like TV guy. Yeah, I am. Sorry to burst your bubble, but it's not an Undertale. Well, it is hilarious. Guessing this doesn't work yet. Where's that guy go? Let's just do it because I'm going a bit of a pacifist route, but seeing how long I can last, then no, I'm not gonna give points. Shield and shield. And look. Perfect. C rank, I'll take it. That's hilarious. Check what's over here again. I love it. That's genius. Right. Let's use the lantern. What route? Is that the soul? Kinda wanna know what kind of route that is. Never heard of it. I haven't heard about that one yet, so... To be fair, the only thing I've done so far is the neutral route, so... But I am planning to do the pacifist route. If I can beat it at least. I also have no idea how the Shadow Mountain route goes. Need one more. I think this should do it. This is gonna go great. I can already tell. Sorry I missed all of them. This is the last one I need to spell. How about? Ta-da! What a picture has been taken. I do have 3 photos now. God, I love this game and how goofy it is. It's not the most perfect game, but the jokes are somewhat goofy. I think that alone makes the game worth it. Why don't I have a camera? There we go. God, that's hilarious. Goofy city jokes like that. I think that's what's making the game so fun to play. Because it's very linear. You're meant to find that, Saki. Hold up. Maybe. Maybe. Watch this. Now he's changing the walls. I did not. I've seen the original Legend of Zelda, but that's about it. Well, I don't have a Switch 2, so... do have a Switch 1 though, but... and I could just get an emulator to run the original Zelda. Do I really need a Switch 2 then? Switch 1 for Breath of the Wild? I would say Tears of the Kingdom is better. Damn, missed it. How do I know Tears of the Kingdom is better? Because I've played it. Played both of them. And Tears of the Kingdom is better. beaten Breath of the Wild and beaten Tears of the Kingdom. And then I'm just talking about the Ganondorf fight. Now I did not get 100% of any of those games, but I did get through the main story both of them. That all leads to Ganondorf and the lack of New Game Plus. That's usually where that ends. I beat Ganondorf, game ends, and you get a save up before the boss battle. So you get absolutely nothing for beating him, you know? Which is really disappointing because Ganondorf in Tears of the Kingdom is incredible, which I will show once I'll stream it. I will show you why I love that Ganondorf boss battle. Because it's peak. And Breath of the Wild, I've also played that, but it's a bit... I don't know. It's a bit too similar to the other one. To the other games. Tears of the Kingdom actually tries something new. But I'll show you exactly what I mean when I stream that game. Because I'll go straight to Ganondorf with my save file that I've grinded. I absolutely love that game though. And Hyrule Warriors 2, the one where they used the new timeline. That one's also really fun to play. It's like Breath of the Wild and like challenge modes, multiplayer. It's insanely fun. It's similar to Tears of the Kingdom, but it's just multiplayer, more chances. And it's really good. Genuinely, I was shocked when I played that one. Yeah, I'm not good in timing that, huh? Yeah, that attack is way too easy. Or maybe now I get used to it. And that freezing tin actually saved me from getting hit one more time. That's good. Almost. Yes, and I think I played the demo. That was a long time ago, but I did play the demo. And it's really good. Nee, rank. Not bad. Yeah, I did get the chance to play the original, but why I haven't been very motivated to stream in that is because it's pretty much a puzzle game, fully. Now I would say that, so the problem with what we have right now with Nintendo, Ubisoft, Nintendo and PlayStation as the shareholders, which is what they're trying to stay good with, you know, making games very, very expensive is better shareholders. That is clear. But it is the problem that we have that Steam is a private one. So they can actually do more shit for its users than the consoles can. Because the consoles mostly have shareholders that they're trying to stay friends with. And yes, Ocarina of Time got remade a fuck ton. I think the best port is the first one on the N64. That's the one I played 10 years ago. And that was beautiful. However, with the GameCube one, I don't think I've ever played that one. I played the 3DS one as well. For a bit, I think I got through where Link has his horse and you use your horse to get to the desert, and that was about it, because that's where the game gets really confusing. And then the Ocarina remake, I think it was just the forest last time I heard. Really haven't been checking on how the progress is now, but I'm guessing it's almost done. That's good. Majora's Mask, however, it's like a speedrun game, you know? Like, you need to be quick. You just need to reset the game to know how to complete it. Which is a very unusual feature for a game, but seeing as the previous game was Ocarina of Time, which was the game not telling you exactly where to go, and you having to figure that out by yourself, it's not the most unusual thing then? Not really a speedrun, it just has a timing. Yeah, but if you've never played it, you will not know how to progress, basically. If you've played it, you will more and more learn on how to progress. That's pretty much how you play Majora's Mask. You just gotta constantly reset the game. Yeah, exactly, Taiki. That's how you need to complete a game. And I don't think I've ever seen a game do that, as far as I know. Where you constantly have to reset the game to know how to get to the boss. But before I even get closely to Majora's Mask, I think it's better if I try to complete Ocarina. And I'm very specific with how I would try, because I've not been able to. Reasons as well, you keep your quest items and rupees in the bank. Yeah, exactly. Like, I've never really played that game a lot. I think I tried to play it on N64 and never could beat one of the very first parts of the game, but I don't remember which one. It's been more than 10 years, so I think it's been 3 years since I tried the 3DS one with Ocarina, and I couldn't beat it. So I would just say I'm gonna try to stream Ocarina, gonna hope for the best. Yeah, exactly, Saki. It is a challenging game, but that's what games should be. Ocarina is easy. Well, you say that, but the struggles I've had, the progress, it's something. It's definitely something. I think I still have it on my phone as well, the 3DS port. I think I do. Just use a guide? No. So the problem, and why I love that game more, is not using a guide, because then the game's too easy. If I don't know how to beat it, then it's an extra challenge. Just use a guide when you get stuck? No. It's not like Witcher 3, there's no markers. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why the game's so much fun. Portal, Revolution, Portal 2, and Portal never taught me how to do it. I just had to figure it out on my own. And that fact of not knowing what to do, I think that's what's making games great. Because yes, if I use a guide, the game's shit easy. But I don't want that. I don't want that. So if I do Ocarina, no guide. If I use a guide, shame on me. That's why the game's somewhat difficult. What, a minigame, I'm guessing? Yeah. I will quit within the first stream? Let's see, Saiki. I'm willing to give it a shot and hopefully get more progress than I did last time I played it on 3DS. And I'm just talking about emulators, by the way. You don't want to see. Well, that's an absolute shame. If you fucking enjoy it. And no, I don't want people to tell me on how to do it. No. Been there, done that. Did that with, what was it, Omori, and it slightly made the game boring. You know? It's not on puzzles? So you don't like me struggling on Portal Revolution? Even though it only take me 3 minutes to figure out most of the puzzle rooms? Most in comment, that's where it's funny to see you get mad and blame the game. Yeah, fair. Fair. And that's why you like me streaming Witcher 3, I'm guessing. Because I suck at combat. Man, you should see me play Shadow of War. Even worse than that one. It's really bad. Just to go to voice with Lambert to check if the person immediately quit, load previous save to skip the encounter. Not a fan of your word. No, I'm not. But I'll try. And I've never played Witcher 3. So, again, for a person that's never played it. Yes, but that would have been 2 hours of me trying to get through that. Yes, I could have done it. Did I have the energy that night? No. Alright, let's do this. This is some funny shit because this is a silly little minigame that is somewhat liked by me. Yes, I'm bad at this. But as I said, it's somewhat liked. Oh, I am. I am. It was really bad, but I liked it. I also think Iggy hasn't played it since I told you that it did. And he knows who Uma is. What the hell is that? Ah, yeah. Uma was the, what was it? Like the cursed elf, right? That's the cursed elf, right? Like the ugly person. Yes. Right? Yes. Perfect. You didn't hear that? You didn't hear that? Sorry, but it's been a good few weeks. Honestly, not too bad, seeing as how bad I did it. Not too bad. I'll take it. You don't get this game. Isn't that a main villain you have to fight like in Undertale, or is it just mini games? So, Chapter 3, as I said start of stream, is focused on the game board. You complete the game board, and then you see who's one of the villains. Then Chapter 4 is mainly focused on you tracking down that villain and stopping them. Then you get to fight a giant, and yes, an actual giant. And after you beat the giant, then it moves over to Chapter 5, which is not out yet. So Chapter 3 is pretty much a game board chapter. Yep. And that's a sponsor. A warm former sponsor. God, I love it. Alright, as much as I like to continue this game, well, I have more work, so I'm gonna have to call the stream here. This was a lot of fun. It is something new to get back to, you could say. It has been a few months I've played this, so I'm a bit rusty on it, but it's a funny, silly little game and can't wait to continue it, but I think I'm gonna struggle the most in chapter 4, because chapter 3 is very simple. Just the biggest chance getting out of the S rank, but we both know on how difficult that is. So, thank you all so much for watching this incredible stream, and I'll see you on the next one, which is tomorrow. Clone Wars RP. Yes, as Psyche guessed right there. Alright then, wish you all a great day. See you on the next stream. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.